it do? Hello again and welcome back to our channel. Today we are baking a Cho Cho Easter bun. And yes, it's Cho Cho, this green vegetable here. So here I have a medium Cho Cho, some carrot, some wheat flour, some cassava flour, some raisin, melted butter, honey, brown sugar, 1 egg, some almond extract and lemon extract, 1 dragon stout, and here I have some golden syrup, and I'm using this as a substitute for molasses because I don't have any molasses indoor, and I'm going to be caramelizing this with some of the brown sugar. You will see how I do that later. Here I have some vanilla essence, and here I have my dried spices. So I have my salt here, some nutmeg, cinnamon powder, and mixed spice. And here I have some baking powder and baking soda. So let's get baking. So the first thing I'm going to do is to peel my Cho Cho and carrot and grate them. So here we have the Cho Cho and carrot. I'm going to peel them and get them ready for grating. So let's do that now. So here I have my peeled Cho Cho. I'm just going to slit this down the middle, remove the inner piece, and just clean it up a little bit because it's not the most handsome looking Cho Cho, but it will do. So now I'm going to grate my Cho Cho, and I'm using the smaller side of the shredder on my grater. Now let's grate the carrot here too. So here you see what the texture of my shredded Cho Cho and carrot look like. Because I didn't use the finer side of the grater, I'm going to give this a quick blitz in my NutriBullet just to get it a bit smoother. And this is optional, it's only because I want a smoother and more refined texture to my bun. And I'm not adding any water here either because you can see the Cho Cho itself generates some water. So I'm just going to give this a quick blitz in my NutriBullet, and once that's done, I'm going to add it to my mixture. I've already done some, so I'm just showing you what I've done with the Cho Cho because I want a smoother texture. So I'm just going to give this a quick blitz, and that's it. So that's it there. I've already blended some, and that's the texture I have. So I'll just blend the rest. So that's it. Just a quick little blend to smoothen it. So I'll just remove that from here. So that's my carrot and Cho Cho mixture. I'm going to now get my dry ingredients together. So now I'm going to sift the flour here together with the rest of the dry ingredients. So here I am adding the salt to the flour, but I'm going to sift the spices together with the baking powder and baking soda. So now I'm going to warm my stout, but before I add the stout to the saucepan here, I'm going to caramelize some of the brown sugar and the golden syrup and use it as a substitute for the molasses because I don't have any molasses indoors. So here I'm adding some sugar to this saucepan, and I'm using 2 teaspoons of sugar here. I'm going to add some of the golden syrup to this sugar, and I'm going to be using 3 teaspoons of the golden syrup. And this is just pancake syrup I'm using here. So what I'm going to do here now is to caramelize the syrup and the sugar until they're golden brown. So I want a very dark brown blend from the caramelization. I don't want it burning. So here you can see the caramelized sugar and syrup. It has a nice golden brown color. I don't want it to become any darker than this, so I'm going to turn my stove off. Now I'm going to add my honey to this mixture, and I'm adding the honey because I'm using set honey, and the honey will just melt here because the mixture is hot. So I'm going to stir the honey into the mixture here, and here you can see what good consistency and color I have here. So that's my molasses with my honey. I'm now going to add my stout to this mixture here, and I'm adding 1 cup of dragon stout to the mixture. I want the dragon stout to just warm up here. I don't want it to come to a boil. So I'm going to turn my stove back on and allow the dragon stout to just warm up, so I have a warm stout mixture for my bun. So here I have my stout mixture, which I have removed from the stove. I'm going to add the sugar to the mixture here, and I'm going to stir the sugar in until it's dissolved. So I'll just gently stir this in. So my sugar has now dissolved. I'm going to set the mixture aside and gather the rest of the ingredient. So here I have my dry ingredient. I'm going to combine everything here into this bowl. And now I'm going to add my Cho Cho and carrot to the mixture. I'm now going to add my melted butter. In goes my beaten egg. And to the egg I'm going to add some lemon extract. And this just helps with the rawness in the egg. I'm going to add some almond extract here too. I'm adding some vanilla essence as well. So I'm just folding all the ingredients in here at the moment. Now I'm going to add my stout mixture, and I'm adding the mixture here gradually because this will help me to know how much liquid to add. So all I'm doing here is to just cut and fold into the mixture. I'm going to add my raisins. So just fold those in as well. So here you can see my bun mixture, and I'll show you what the texture looks like. So that's the bun mixture there. I'm going to get my baking tin ready. Here I have my baking tin, which is prepared. I'm going to add my bun mixture in here. So just getting the last drop of mixture from the container here. So here I have my bun ready for the oven. I'm going to add some chopped cherries and raisins to the top of the mixture here. This is my personal preference because they're going on top of the mixture. They are going to come out a bit dark, or they may look burnt, but this is my personal preference. I like to add them to the top of the bun because when I add my glaze to the bun, they absorb the glaze, and for me it makes the bun tastier and it helps to hold the glaze to the top of the bun. Like I say, this is my personal preference. You don't have to add it to the top because it does make your bun looks unattractive, but I like the fabulous taste that it gives. So here's my bun. I'm now going to place this into the oven and let it bake. So if you notice here in my oven, I have a tray on the rack, and the tray has some hot boiling water in there. I'm going to place this onto that tray with the water, and I'm going to leave this there for 1 hour to bake at 200 degrees Celsius. So now that my bun is in the oven baking, I'm going to prepare the glaze. So here I have some leftover stout mixture. To this mixture, I'm going to be adding some apricot jam. And you can use whatever jam you have indoors. So I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of the jam to my stout mixture. I'm going to stir this in here, but I will also have to take it to my stove and let it warms up because it will help the jam to melt. So here I have it on the stove just to melt the jam really. So I don't want it to come to a boil. So that's it, the jam has melted. I'm going to turn my stove off and just leave it there until I'm ready to use it to glaze my bun. So guys, this is the bun. I have removed it from the oven. I'm going to glaze this while it's still very hot. So what I usually do when I finish applying the glaze to the top of my bun, I am going to be returning the bun to the oven. But what I do is I cover the bun with foil paper and I'll leave it to sit in the oven at the same temperature which it was baked at for another 15 to 20 minutes. And what I find it does is it helps the glaze to be absorbed more into the top of the bun, and it just enhances the flavor and the texture of the bun, and that's just my personal preference. You don't have to do it, but it's something that I like doing. So there we have it. I am going to now return this to the oven. So there we have it. My Cho Cho Easter bun is finished baking. I'm going to remove it from the baking dish. So now I'm going to cut a few slices of my Cho Cho Easter bun, and just look at how the bun moves when I cut into it. The texture is amazing. It's moist, it's gooey, it's just yummy. I mean, Cho Cho Easter bun is just one of the most amazing Easter buns you can have. I am looking forward to just having this with some cheese like now. So here I'm adding some mild English cheddar cheese to my bun. There we have it. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And also remember to turn your notification bells on so you do get notified when we do upload more videos like these. Thanks again for watching. Nuff Love. Bye.